This is the mini wireless keyboard with touchpad that's specifically designed to be used as a handheld multimedia control device. But how far can it go with the current smart devices? What is up guys, this is me vmsulthan back with another video on tech. So today we bring you a mini wireless keyboard that intended to be your partner for all type of multimedia usage. But can it be a replacer for a standard keyboard? Let's find out with my review on it, starting with an overview of the product with the unboxing. Opening the box, we get a user manual and yet another white box. So inside this white box we get the mini keyboard itself along with a USB connector for charging. So the keyboard comes with a 2.4 GHz dongle that which gives range about 20 to 30 feet of radius, and it can be connected and used with different smart devices like computer, mobile phones that support OTG, smart TV, Android box, etc. Sadly, it is not perfectly working with the MacBook devices. Yeah, of course it's getting connected and can also be used for typing, but once connected needed to select the type of keyboard manually, where it should do automatically in other place. Either way, I do own two different variants to this mini keyboard. The only difference with the both is that one does not come with a rechargeable battery, where it uses a regular pencil battery and it doesn't have a backlit for the keyboard. Apart from that, there is no any difference between the both, so here onwards I will be focusing on the keyboard having all those extra features. Design-wise, it does a great job by wrapping up of all the available keys in a small form factor like a joypad. So as I said before, this variant does have a backlit for the keys with 3 different colors: red, blue and green. Or it can also be turned off completely, where you can control it by pressing the function key plus F2 on the keyboard itself. So the full body is made of good quality plastic. The backside of the keyboard where our hand rests has a textured feel that making the keyboard comfort and has a good grip to hold it on our hands. So opening the back cover, we have the rechargeable battery, which is an 810 mAh battery that which can also be replaced if anything wrong happens. In case of this variant keyboard, the battery backup does last for about 2 to 3 days depending on your usage, and needed only to put on charge for less than 1 hour to get it back to full from zero on the juice. While on the other hand, the keyboard with the regular battery easily lasts for more than 2 weeks. And yeah, it's not rechargeable and you need to replace it each time when it ran out of juice, which comes a bit frustrating, and myself finds the rechargeable keyboard much easier to use. So beside the battery, there is the space where the dongle rests. It's really good to see a special space for the dongle inside the gadget itself, which makes easier to travel with it around. So back to the front side, the mini keyboard is wrapped up with all the keys available on our standard QWERTY keyboard, including some extra keys for multimedia controls. On the left side, we have these buttons to control the multimedia players, and on the right side is for the regular arrow key, and the OK button works for enter key. In between those, we have some extra key for quick access, including a home key which opens this PC, a mute button, search button, and buttons for right and left click for the mouse, and so on. The keys have a good spacing, but if your hands are big enough, you find it a bit hard, with hell lots of mistake while typing fast as you do on your mobile phones. You definitely need to give some days of usage to get used with this keyboard. But at the same time, there is this one predefined shortcut included, the Ctrl-Alt+Delete, the shortcut for Task Manager, that which can be accessed just by pressing the function plus enter key, which comes too handy and useful at times. It's a good move done by the company. The touchpad is so responsive, but it's not that precise, and sometimes you find hard to click particularly on something. There are times while tapping on touchpad, the cursor gets moved slightly, which gives an accidental click on some other place which you don't want to do. And also in case of the touchpad, we need to tap with a single finger for left click, double finger for scrolling, and triple finger for right click, which are in my opinion is too hard to do. So it's better to get used with the buttons for the left and right click for the cursor. So I have to say that the mini keyboard is so comfortable to use while watching movies or just surfing the web, where you can lean on the chair and do the stuff. And also I have tried to game with it, and I have to say that it's okay for the games that only require a keyboard to play. But it's horrible to game with it for the games which use both mouse and keyboard. But at the same time, I have played Last Day on Earth with this for months, but I was not satisfied playing on it actually. I played with it so that I can lean on my chair and play the game. But now I still prefer to game on a standard keyboard. So honestly, the mini wireless keyboard never can be a replacer for the standard keyboards, because typing on it is too slow and the touchpad is not that precise for nothing more than some random clicks on web media. But it can be a good option to use when you're watching movies or while using social media and for navigating through the PC. Anyway, if you're into watching movies while leaning on a bed, then this is a must-have for you. But don't expect more from this other than multimedia usage. So that's been it guys for this video. If you found this video helpful, consider pressing the like button. Also share your criticism and feedback about this video, cause I love to hear it from you my friends. It's been vmsulthan with you and I'm signing out with a hope on to be in the next video. Have a great day.